Hey guys, it's Nick, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to paint Mega Sceptile. All information on paints used and where to find this model are in the description, so be sure to check that out. Let's start off with a mix of flat red and dark sand. This is going to create a bit of a pale red color. There is a significant amount of red on the Mega version of Sceptile than there was on the standard version, and I'm going to block it all out right now. Going here on the tip of the tail, around the eyes, a few instances here around the tail. You'll see I'm spacing the red out by every other segment. Of course, under the belly, all the way down the frills of the spine, and under the chin. Now with some flat green, I'll be basing the remainder of the model. Be sure to keep layers thin so as not to distort the natural detail of the model. Some Firenewt orange for the bulbs sprouting out of its back. Using a crimson wash here to permeate the red portions. This is going to both darken the base color a bit and also create some depth. Washes are meant to be applied generously and are incredibly reduced. That's because the goal of the wash is to seep into the deeper recesses of the figure and create shadow. Blocking out the eyes with some Firenewt orange. Some beige red for the tongue. Now I'll be applying a very reduced violet in the shadowed portions of the bulbs to create a nice contrast. Going back to Firenewt orange, I'll be applying very thin layers over the base coat to create a highlight. I love the way this particular color plays off the green. I'm using the layering created in my priming phase to inform where I'll be applying these highlights. Now with a 75-25 mix of Firenewt orange and flat red, I am grazing the texture of the tail here with a relatively dry brush, only looking to capture the raised texture on this part of the figure. Doing the same thing here down the spinal frills and on the red portions of the tail. Vertical slits for eyes. A point of light in each. Using a similar method to the tail, I'm taking some ice yellow and grazing some of the raised texture on the leafy portions of the figure. Making sure that there isn't a whole lot of paint on my brush. I don't want any to smear across the model, just to naturally catch the raised portions. some flat earth for the base. You'll notice the 4 prints in which Mega Sceptile is meant to be fastened. A true dry brush of dark sand to catch the raised areas of the rock. And lastly, quieting the dry brush down a bit with a sepia wash. And there we have it. Mega Sceptile is now complete, and he will join the rest of the evolutions of Treeko. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.